finally excited. I know none of us right now are kind of weary of it, but really right now, it's all that it ever has been. This is all that it ever has been. And what's going to come from it? Okay, let's see what can come from this. All right, from this meet and greet about what we're doing and what we want. This right now is telling us what the divine feminine wants right now. More money, more power. Okay? I got 99 problems, but what can come out of this with the Hierophant? Okay, because he sees you as this luscious mama. If you've been feeding yourself bean sprouts and like, you know, stuff like that, you've been taking care of yourself, but just to be ready for him. I feel like some of us want to be better for him in sex. That's what this reading is about, okay? The Five of Cups. That's what's to come. So it's the same thing. It's the same heartbreak. This doesn't mean more heartbreak. I really don't believe that. This is someone who's constantly dreading and thinking about dwelling on the love that's been lost, on all that they've put together, on all that they saw coming. That's what this is. Okay? That's the wasted happiness and the clarity on smelling the flowers. That's the wasted empress's tasks. That's even the wasted, you know, this and this. But, you know, something still is here, okay, behind that black cloak. Okay, something is still here with that behind the black cloak. And I don't want to say you two here, but, you know, well, yeah, because right now all we have in major arcana for couples and, you know, are these two. And I'm not saying that he's all just and mighty, but that's how you see him. You see him as some god right now, and you just want him to like kind of lay a flower in you. I think a lot of us are kind of like open to anything right now. I think a lot of us just want some sex. And this is where it'll end up, but you'll get it. And I mean, here it really doesn't. I'm not seeing anything about getting it. I keep coming out with this Four of Swords, so. We'll pick up on this reading later. We got the Queen of Cups. We'll pick up on this reading later, but I really think I got out what I needed to get out. I'm so glad that Empress came out because this is who we've been and this is who we want to be and this is who we are right now. But this Empress is looking like someone who's taking care of the people to get something back and get something in return. She looks like, you know, her legs are a little open there underneath that dress. She's looking a little risque. And she's willing to go the lengths here to have this man come back and put it on her. And I don't believe she's really looking at it like, I mean, no, you're looking at it like, oh, that's my man, that's my guy, but you're just in awe of him. You're one of those people kneeling down there. Even though you're the Empress, I think this is just what you're willing to cloak yourself as, okay, to be able to get him there, to be able to get him through. You're sitting pretty nonetheless, but this will be you in the end. Okay, that's really why I came to this reading, and so I'm glad that came out. And yeah, so Divine Feminine, we'll pick up this reading in a minute. Woo! Actually, you know what? Let's continue. Let's just keep going. Okay, what we'll do is we'll keep the Hierophant out, and that's all. We'll keep the Hierophant out, and we'll keep the Empress card. Okay, we'll go ahead and give it a little shuffle. All right, guys and gals, so we'll keep those two. As a matter of fact, we'll just put it back in the deck, and we'll see what else comes out for this Divine Feminine here. Okay. Yeah, because when I was coming into the reading, I was like, that's an interesting feeling. You know, I was doing my hair, and like I have it braided here and then the rest out. Anyways, so I was just doing my hair, listening to music, and there was no thunder, no rain yet. It started during the video, and I was like, that's a strange feeling. Like I'm talking to a few clients, and none of which I told this to because I didn't feel that with any of them necessarily. But, you know, a download came through, and it just seems like, you know, it may be a wish come true for some of us to have him come back because all we know is sex with him anyway. So it's not like we can be hurt for the fact that he's coming back for sex. But there was also a positive note in there, and I want to be able to see if Spirit can talk to us about the positive note that I felt about it. I don't know if that means it's going to unfold into something, but I believe this time, for those of us who have been so suppressed and depressed since that happened. We knew that we made the wrong turn. We knew we played with the wrong person or the wrong emotion for the last time, and now we're really in withdrawals and purging. So for those of us who feel like, even though we may be able to patch this thing up in sex, that's the way that we're going to have to do it. And that's may also be why the devil is here. Some of us may be very spiritual and know that we have to be married before that, and it just kind of sucks that we have to repatch this connection and like making love. But for some of us, that's the way it's gonna that's the way that it's gonna that's the way that it will repair, okay, your relationship. That's for someone. All right. All right, let's see what else we got here for the Divine Feminine, the Wheel of Fortune. I knew that one was going to come out. I kept seeing that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and luck. Okay, luck, good fortune, right? Good karma. Good karma is coming out of this, okay? So we got the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So maybe some of us are gonna be angry about the fact that some romance was taken out of this connection because of what you guys had to do in order to get back together, okay? The Devil card again. All right, so the Two of Swords is something that we didn't want to realize, but we only felt. We felt that romance, love was diminished from this connection, from what we felt like we had to do or how we felt like we had to get there, even if we hadn't physically done anything yet. Okay, but a part of us, that's called selling your soul to the devil, is doing things that go beyond yourself or beyond your soul, or diminishing your feelings and beliefs, belittling yourself in order to, or burning yourself even to make someone else feel warmer is somewhat of selling your soul to the devil. Do you understand what I mean? So there's something here that happened and we came out in luck, and it was lucky. We really were very, I feel like a lot of us came out gracious, though. We were happy. We wanted to get back with him for any way that we could. So we did what we could. If we embodied the Empress, or we saw clarity, we went out there, we started giving charity, or whatever we did and whatever we thought, whoever we became, in order to have this man, we did. And we came out on top, but we realized that we only got lucky. We realized that that wasn't anything of like romance, okay? I hope that makes sense. So there's something that we didn't want to, there's something we don't want to see now. We don't want to make any moves. I believe some of us are scared of the power that we hold now because of, now we realize that the power is in our hands. But the good karma here that comes out of this is that, that happened, and we finally, and I think a lot of us are going to be able to rekindle something. I didn't say love was lost, but I said that there was a diminish of love, like of romance here. But I believe some of us, we're going to be able to come out on top any way that we handle that situation with the Divine Masculine, okay? But there's something that we don't want to know, and I just believe we're scared of the power that we hold, and I believe we're scared of what's to come next. And it's so funny that the Wheel of Fortune is here, like good karma and good, good luck and all that stuff, as the devil lurks. So I just believe the devil is here waiting to take you guys or you down any moment. So you just don't want to move. You may not want to do anything. Maybe you not want to talk to him. You may want to talk to him, as the blindfold is the only thing that's covered. So that may suck a little more, is that you may not accept the person in you and him that you guys have become after this. I mean, it's just kind of scary to look someone in the eye that you used to love from a distance, or just extremely, oh my God, I'm just head over heels for this guy. Every movie, every song started making sense, right? And then it's like, oh my God, I can't even look at this person. It's almost like you put a spell on somebody that you just can't get over the fact that you did. Okay, what else do we have for the Divine Feminine? It's the Ace of Wands. So the Divine Feminine, after this encounter, or now, whenever, is going to be feeling victorious. That you're just like, you know what? I'm going to keep it moving. I think you're going to feed into this right here. You're too scared to do anything else. Okay, you're just like, you know what? I've already lost this guy before. If this is the way that I'm going to be able to keep him around. Okay, a fire sign is very significant here. The fire energy, the water energy, and the swords energy, but mainly the earth, the air and the fire. Okay, because sometimes you don't have to be in your best logical mode. All you need to know is that you have passion. All you need to know is that you have drive and ambition, and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So you're going to feed this desire. You're going to feed what got you back here, or what got you physically in this mode. Even if you haven't gotten with him to this point, you're going to feed any surge of power that you did get. At the top of the deck, the Magician. So you're going to feed that. You're going to feed that. You're going to feed that. And I'm just scared that maybe who you're inspired by around here, because it doesn't show anyone here except for you and the Divine Masculine and the Devil. So, but the Devil can inspire and bring lots of people into your life, especially like the Ace of Wands, but you're going to have to keep giving and giving and giving into this lie, giving into this, you know, this energy. So if you want to call it Lucifer, or, you know, you're going to have to keep giving into the dark arts, okay? But nonetheless, you're going to get everything that you want, Divine Feminine. So it looks like a lot of us are going to like sell our soul, and I really don't believe that a lot of us wanted to. This looks like an ultimatum here that we gave ourselves at some point, okay? Can we get some advice for this spread for the Divine Feminine? Some advice. We have here the Empress. So funny, we come right back to where we started. So maybe where we went wrong was thinking that the Empress was supposed to be somebody for the Divine Masculine. If you look at my Divine Feminine reading, or the which one was it? Un signo de Dio? Un signo de Dio. So that's like, there's a few ways to say it. I think you guys noticed that I changed it, but it's a sign from God. If you've ever seen that movie Under the Tuscan Sun, it's literally my favorite movie. My pillow that I'm always using is the house Bramasol from the movie. But anyway, I think that's where we went wrong, because in that video, Un signo de Dio, is us realizing that we were going to come into contact or personal contact, okay, that with the Divine Masculine, that he would reach out, or that we were coming close to that, was when we reached an ultimate goal of being the Empress. I think at this point, some of us took this power and ran with it and said, oh, I'm going to use this for him because I know this is what he likes, or I know that this is what he wants, or I feel great, so he has to want me now. I know I'm not insecure anymore. At the top of the deck, oh, okay, at the top of the deck, I was so quick to get it, but we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So now, you know what this means is wasteful wandering. It's like our divine is telling us to leave somewhere where it's not serving us, whether we're in a karmic relationship, or we're abusing the power of what we have here. We're abusing our femininity. We're abusing our assets and stuff like that, of what we've gotten. We're abusing our power. And so instead of leaving, or we do leave that aspect of thinking, but we really don't. This is definition classified by wasteful wandering. So when you do this, it's like, okay, we left any toxicity, anything, to start over, okay, to even get new cups in the same place, whatever. But now we're just whiting around, sneaking around. Some of us could be spying, you know, we're just hiding behind the bushes, we're walking around, we're procrastinating, wasteful wandering. So that's what happened with the Empress there. Can we get some advice here for the Empress? When we're in the Empress, where did we go wrong? What can we do now? What can we do better so that we don't end up in this funk? Okay, you know what? Let me finish what I'm asking, and then we'll get it. But I do believe that those cards will come back out. Let's see what we can do better with this power for the Empress, with the Divine Feminine. What can we do better on our way up? What can we have done better? All right, so we have here the Ten of Pentacles. So we had there the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is what came out over there. But the Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, we could have been stable in our findings. We could have found security in ourselves. You know, security. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is all about security, is all about, you know, character building. I mean, imagine, you know, the earth signs are the go-getters of the zodiacs. You know what I mean? They make everything set in stone. You know, they're the reason why we're like, okay, what time? 8 o'clock? All right, awesome. You know what I mean? And that's that. You know what I mean? They're like the book holders and stuff like that. So the rock on your desk that keeps the paper down, and it says that you could have been secure in that. It seems that you only did what you could do to get closer to someone else. And you kind of used your twin flame power and telepathy, knowing that the Divine Masculine was kind of like boing, very, very horny is what I wanted to get. So, you could have, and it even says here that you could have flipped that into making it something even. I don't know. There was a lot of possibilities here for the Divine Feminine. At the top of the deck, the Four of Cups. Back to this from the very beginning of the reading of the spread was, you could have just sat there and thought about what you wanted to